Hi, Christmas is coming. It's only probably 7-8 weeks now until Christmas. So I've gotten all my Christmas books out for my students and they're all getting started to play for our Christmas party. So I thought it's probably a good time to talk to you about Christmas too. As I was growing up and over the years, I could always kind of meter how I progressed with my music by how easy the Christmas music was that year. Things that were difficult the year before were a little bit easier the next year. So, but, you know, after 60 plus years of Christmases, I find that I get kind of bored. You know, it's kind of like, all right, I get my books out, I play the same Christmas songs, and by the time Christmas comes, I'm kind of tired of Christmas songs. So, and I'm thinking that's probably the case with most people. So what I'd like to do is just give you a really quick little insight into some fun things that you can do for this Christmas. You can go out and buy all kinds of books with different arrangements of Jingle Bells, or you can get creative and start learning how to make your own. I did a whole series on playing with no music, playing music with no music. So you can look at those on YouTube, and so I'm not going to go into any details, but probably 80% of the Christmas songs that are written, you can play with 3 chords and a backup. The 3 chords are C chord, G chord, F chord, and then the standby chord is D. If you know 4 chords, you can play almost all the Christmas songs. And so someone said to me, well, you know, I don't remember which Christmas songs I know. So what you do is you get out a book, and this one's called The Best Christmas Songs Ever. I love this book. It's a Hal Leonard book, and it's number HL00364-130. It's called The Best Christmas Songs Ever. My other favorite book is this one. It's also a Hal Leonard Easy Play book, and it's Christmas songs with 3 chords, and it's book number 219. So you can go online to Hal Leonard's website and you can order these books. But you can do that and you can read the books, but you're going to find, especially with this 3 chord one, that you probably could have done it pretty easily by yourself. So what I use the books for is just kind of a reminder. I just use the table of contents. And it's kind of fun to sit down at the piano or the keyboard and just see how many songs you can play. So I'm looking at this and I'm saying, okay, angels we have heard on high, away in a manger, deck the hall, hark the herald, jingle bells, joy to the world, oh come all you faithful, silent night, and up on the housetop. I can play all those songs with 3 chords. So and the rest of them I can too, obviously, because it's in a book with 3 chords. But those are the most common songs. So look on YouTube, find the series that I have about playing by ear. I also have a book called Playing Music with No Music. It's a little skinny book. And I could have put a lot more pages in it, but I didn't need to, because this is really all you need to play with no music. So watch the videos, you can order the book, it will help you. If you don't know about chords, then you need this book, The First Aid Chord Kit. It comes with 2 videos also. I'm also an advocate because sometimes you'll find in these books that all the books aren't in the key of C. So if you want to learn what chords go with what chords, in what key, then you need to use this circle. It comes with the First Aid Chord Kit book, and I made it with this little, with the little arrows. So if you're playing in the key of C, which is what we do, I do, but at Christmas somebody might be singing and say, oh, I can't sing in that key. Then you might want to just move it around like the key of A, and the directions are how to use it are there. So an A, a D, and an E chord go with that. So the circle, I also have a set of DVDs that we did a whole series in our classroom on how to use the circle. So if you're interested in how the chords work, you will find from the practice video that I just did earlier that most chords have pretty specific progressions. So just kind of study them and chart them and put them, look at the circle. I always have my circle sitting where I'm practicing, so I can kind of go, wow, that's how they did that. So at Christmas time, it's a great time to start and just figure out how to play Christmas songs by ear, because we've been singing them every year. Everybody knows Jingle Bells and Silent Night and Up on the Housetop and Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and even White Christmas you can play with 3 chords. And you can't find that in a lot of books because it's still copyrighted. So just just sit down, put the table of contents up, and see if you can get through this Christmas without a pile of books stacked on the keyboard. And it's kind of very satisfying to sit down and just play with no books in front of you. Play by ear and just have fun. Change it up. If you're playing Jingle Bells, try Jingle Bells Latin style. If you're playing Silent Night, try running the chords. And even if you're a beginner, instead of just playing all the notes at the same time, run them. And even if it's just once in a while. Good hint is, if the notes are white, you hold the chord. If the notes are black, quarter notes and dotted quarter notes and eighth notes, hold the chord. If the notes are white and you have some time, run the chord. So just kind of be creative and make your own Christmas arrangements, and maybe this year will be a lot more creative.